Meanwhile, in stately Wayne Manor...
I hope you're having a great Saturday. Another build episode of the 1966 classic Batmobile is headed your way on Brickscale Studio. Welcome back to Brickscale Studio. My name is Jeff. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm always excited to have you here. So today is another, not super, we're not doing a whole lot, but we're still moving forward. So actually this week, the scale model side's a little more exciting than the Lego side. We're sort of finishing up that floor pan center console on the scale model side, and on the Lego side, we're just kind of adding some bulking up parts. So let's get into the build and we can talk about it after.
And in the Batcave, deep below stately Wayne Manor.
We're in issue 69. Oh, cool. Looks like we get the Bat Fire Extinguisher, which we've already built on the Lego side. Some additional pieces here. So it looks like we'll be adding to that little console piece we did in the last episode, and then bringing it together with the floor pan. So yeah, so it looks like at the end of this episode we will have the whole entire floor pan with the center console. So very cool there. Here's the parts pack for issue 69. All right, so here are the parts. So there's a couple of small little things in there, so I'm just going to leave it in the tray. So the first thing, we need to bring back over this panel we had here. And then we are going to take this clear piece, and that is going to go in just like so. Just like so. And we're going to attach that with an AFP screw. Alright, so that is looking like that. Now we're going to take our Bat Fire Extinguisher and this little piece right here. So this looks like this is just a push to fit. Yep, that goes in there very snugly. And then we have this pressure gauge that's going to go right in the top here. And that just pushes on, no glue necessary, that's a tight fit. The two halves are a tight fit. Okay, so that's going to go here, and we need this little panel that is going to hold this in place, and that's going to go right here, and then we are putting, so this is kind of a little sandwich operation, like so. And then we're putting that in with a TP screw, which is a flange screw. All right, so that is sitting in there like so. Perfect. Now we want to bring back our center console, like the big one that we've been working on. And this is going to sit right there like so. And that's going to be held in with some AP screws. And there is the second one. All right, now we're going to bring back, now that we're done with this, I'm going to get rid of this little tray. Now we're bringing back our floor pan. All right, and that is going to go on here like so with 3 AP screws. So let me get those loaded up here. And of course, where they have you tie this seatbelt is exactly like, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it is exactly in line with the 2 slots for the seatbelt, and you're going into that hole there. So yeah, it's like they don't make this easy on you sometimes. Like, did you have to have those seat belts right there? Or you couldn't have moved this screw hole a couple of inches down? Yeah, we're gonna come back to that center one. Alright, so we got the back one in. There we go. So sometimes when you're getting these things lined up, it's like, and they click into place, it sounds like you're breaking something, but you're not. So we got that in, and now let's go for this center one. Alright, cool. Alright, and then now the last thing, grab our seat belts out. We want to take our seat belts and these little notches are going to push into the floor pan. No glue is required. So that is looking like that. And that is all there is to do in issue 69. Issue 70. Okay, that's kind of creepy. Skeletons with the bat costumes. Alright, so it looks like we get a couple more seat belts, and we get a seat, it looks like. The driver's seat, which we're not going to do anything with. Alright, so here is the parts for issue 70. Alright, so we get 2 foam pads, this seat, and then this seat belt connector, which we have right here. Let's see. So we need to bring back the floor pan. So like I said, we are not doing anything with, let me just double check. Yeah, we are, it says keep the driver's seat and sponges aside for assembly in phase 71. So next episode, we will be using these, so I will set those aside. So the only thing we are using in this episode is the seatbelt connector, and that is going in just like so, in this hole in the back of the floor pan, and just press that in, and yeah, no glue necessary, that fits in very tight, it's not coming out, and yeah, that's it for issue 70. So let's move on to the Lego side. Here we are on the Lego side. If you will remember from last week, we installed the seats, which I think look great, and some panels up here. It looks like we will be installing some additional panels, so using some more stickers, while we do steps 213 to 219. Alright, that's the end of step 219. So we installed a couple of additional panels here, the steering wheel, and which does not turn, there's no steering in this vehicle. And then we installed some pieces up here, and then over here, and along there. So that is it for the Lego portion. Alright, so to recap what we've done, on the Lego side, we installed some additional panels, and then just sort of bulked up this area here. So let's turn that around. And then for the scale model side, we combined the floor pan and the consoles that we had been working on in the last couple of episodes, along with our seat belt. We installed this one seat belt here, and then we did receive the driver's side seat in the last issue of this episode, but we're not doing anything with it until the next episode. So that will do it for episode 35. All right, so see what I mean? On the scale model side, we got the fire extinguisher and the floor pan and center consoles attached together. So very cool there. On the Lego side, kind of just some bulking up, and I'm adding some more pieces with stickers on the dash, that kind of thing. So let's get into our summary. We completed 10 steps and used 9 parts on the scale model side, 18 steps and 35 parts on the Lego side. Total to date, 326 steps and 377 parts on the scale model, and for Lego, 503 steps and 1,240 parts. So I know I sound like a broken record on this Batmobile build, where, you know, I keep saying like, oh, we're not doing very much, but at least we're doing something. And, you know, it's going to be the case next episode as well. Spoiler alert. But hopefully it'll pick up. I did get a shipment of parts that had some body panels in it, so that should be coming up here in a few weeks. I think we're going to be focusing on the interior and then getting that attached to the car and doing some of that kind of stuff. So hopefully, at least if not more parts and steps, at least some more exciting progress. Anyway, but if you're new here, thank you so much. It's very appreciated. And if you've been a longtime viewer and haven't yet hit that subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button. It's totally free. We're trying to hit some subscriber milestones so we can give away some more free Lego. So doesn't cost you a penny. Even if you enter and win, I cover the shipping to you, so you've got nothing to lose. And so if you hit that subscribe button, you'll get notified when new videos come out. And hit that bell notification as well. But until we see each other again, happy building, take care, be kind to each other, and I will see you in the next video.